did my waiting! 12 years of it! In Azkaban!
He is a real scoundrel. An actor who's able to play characters so mentally unstable you can't help but wonder, is everything okay with the actor himself?
When you think of the greatest actors of our time, a few names instantly come to mind. But one stands out for his extraordinary ability to vanish into every character he plays. Gary Oldman. From punk rock legends and gothic vampires to world leaders and weary spies, Oldman has delivered some of the most transformative performances in film history. But behind every character is a real man with a story full of hardship, perseverance, addiction, and redemption. His journey from the gritty streets of London to the pinnacle of Hollywood is nothing short of inspiring. In this video, we'll explore the life, struggles, triumphs, and legacy of the man known as a chameleon of the screen. Get ready to discover the true Gary Oldman. Not just the actor, but the artist, the survivor, and the legend. This is the full story of Gary Oldman like you've never heard it before. Early life and humble beginnings. Gary Leonard Oldman was born on March 21st, 1958 in New Cross, a working-class district in southeast London. The youngest of two children, he experienced hardship early on when his father, Leonard Oldman, a former sailor and alcoholic, abandoned the family when Gary was only 7 years old. His mother, Kathleen, worked hard to support the household, taking various jobs to provide for Gary and his sister, Layla. Growing up in modest circumstances shaped Gary's resilient character and later influenced the gritty realism in many of his performances. He was a quiet, introspective child who found solace in music and film, deeply inspired by the likes of Malcolm McDowell and David Bowie. These influences eventually steered him toward acting, though he initially considered a career in music before his passion for performance fully took hold. Theater roots and breakthrough performances. Oldman's acting career began with rejections and humble beginnings. After being turned down by the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art, he enrolled at Rose Bruford College, where he graduated with a BA in acting in 1979. His early years were dedicated to theater, performing with prestigious companies like the Citizens Theatre in Glasgow, the Royal Court Theatre, and the Royal Shakespeare Company. It was in 1982, playing the lead in The Pope's Wedding, that Oldman's intense stage presence gained critical acclaim. He earned multiple awards and rapidly rose as one of Britain's most promising stage actors. In 1986, he transitioned to film with Sid and Nancy, portraying Sid Vicious in a raw and immersive performance that cemented his status as a serious talent. This was followed by Prick Up Your Ears, 1987, where he brilliantly embodied playwright Joe Orton. Hollywood Villains and Rising Stardom. Oldman's move to Hollywood marked a new phase in his career, where he quickly became synonymous with volatile, often villainous characters. His American breakthrough came with State of Grace, 1990, but it was JFK, 1991, where he portrayed Lee Harvey Oswald, that truly showcased his transformative abilities to a global audience. Directors were drawn to his unmatched intensity and fearless approach, leading to iconic performances in Bram Stoker's Dracula, 1992, Lion, Professional, 1994, and The Fifth Element, 1997. These roles revealed his unique skill in humanizing even the darkest characters, giving each a layered, believable psychology. He became known as Hollywood's ultimate chameleon, seamlessly shifting accents, mannerisms, and emotional tones. Though he risked being typecast, Oldman consistently pushed boundaries, proving he could do more than menace. He could mesmerize. Reinvention through franchises and respect. In the 2000s, Oldman experienced a professional resurgence. By taking on high-profile, yet morally grounded roles, he won over new audiences. As Sirius Black in the Harry Potter films, he captured the character's tortured nobility with emotional depth. His portrayal of Commissioner James Gordon in Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight trilogy added gravitas and heart to a world of Caped Crusaders, helping elevate the genre itself. These roles showcase a different side of Oldman, less manic, more restrained, yet no less compelling. They marked his transition from cult icon to mainstream favorite. No longer the go-to villain, he was now seen as a pillar of strength and moral complexity. These characters, though fictional, resonated with audiences because of Oldman's nuanced performances and personal connection to themes of loss, loyalty, and redemption. Critical acclaim and Oscar victory. Gary Oldman's long-awaited crowning moment came in 2017 with Darkest Hour, where he portrayed Winston Churchill with stunning precision. Transforming physically and vocally, Oldman delivered a layered performance that humanized the iconic wartime leader. He studied Churchill obsessively, mastering his speech patterns and embodying his inner doubts. The result was a performance hailed as the best of Oldman's career. He swept award season, winning the Academy Award, BAFTA, Golden Globe, and SAG Award for Best Actor. His Oscar acceptance speech was both humble and touching, dedicating the win to his 99-year-old mother. This achievement was not just a recognition of one performance, but a career-spanning validation of his immense talent and dedication. It marked his arrival at the pinnacle of acting, where art and history meet, and finally placed him in the pantheon of cinema's greatest actors. Private life, influence, and legacy. Today, Gary Oldman lives a quiet life with his fifth wife, Giselle Schmidt, a writer and art curator. He remains close to his children, particularly Alfie, who works behind the scenes in film. Though he avoids media attention, Oldman's influence within the acting community is profound. Younger actors like Tom Hardy, Daniel Radcliffe, and Christian Bale cite him as a role model. His work ethic, transformative ability, and emotional honesty have set a high bar in both theater and cinema. Known as a chameleon, a label he modestly rejects, Oldman has built a career on disappearing completely into character. His legacy is one of range, resilience, and reinvention. More than just an actor, he is an artist who turns pain into poetry and performance into truth. Few have walked as dark or as luminous a path, and even fewer have walked it with such integrity, directorial work, and artistic vision. Although widely recognized for his acting, Gary Oldman's talents extend beyond performance into writing and directing. His directorial debut, Nil by Mouth, 1997, was a gritty, semi-autobiographical film that explored themes of addiction, domestic violence, and generational trauma, elements drawn from his own upbringing. The film starred Ray Winstone and Kathy Burke and was lauded for its unflinching realism and emotional intensity. It won the BAFTA Award for Best British Film and Best Screenplay, proving Oldman's ability to tell powerful stories from behind the camera. While he has not directed another feature since, he has expressed interest in returning to the director's chair when the right project arises. Oldman's rare ability to channel personal pain into creative output gives his work a rare authenticity. Gary Oldman represents the gold standard of cinematic artistry, rigorous preparation, total commitment, and fearlessness in portraying the darkest and most vulnerable parts of the human condition, cultural impact, and public persona. Despite his fame, Gary Oldman remains a deeply private individual. He rarely engages in tabloid culture or social media, preferring to let his work speak for itself. This has given him an air of mystery that only adds to his allure. While not overtly political or attention-seeking, he has occasionally spoken out on issues like substance abuse, mental health, and the challenges of being an artist in a commercial industry. His interviews are thoughtful and measured, often filled with humility and self-reflection. Fans admire him not just for his talent, but for his refusal to conform to Hollywood norms. He's the antithesis of celebrity culture, private, focused, and devoted to the craft. In an age where fame is often equated with visibility, Oldman's quiet intensity has made him a cultural icon of a different kind. Respected, enigmatic, and enduring. Influence on younger generations of actors. Gary Oldman's influence reaches far beyond his own filmography. He has become a guiding light for younger actors trying to navigate the complexities of the profession. Stars like Benedict Cumberbatch, Tom Hardy, and Daniel Radcliffe have openly expressed their admiration for Oldman's dedication and transformative artistry. Many actors cited performances as formative in their own development, pointing to roles like Sid Vicious, Dracula, and George Smiley as examples of how deeply a character can be inhabited. Oldman is also known to mentor younger performers on set, offering advice and encouragement without ego. His commitment to craft over celebrity and truth over spectacle provides a model for artists seeking longevity in a volatile industry. Through his integrity, discipline, and fearlessness, Gary Oldman has not only left a mark on screen, but has shaped the very definition of excellence in modern acting, current and future projects. As of the mid-2020s, Gary Oldman continues to show no signs of slowing down. His role in the Apple TV Plus espionage series Slow Horses has drawn praise for its blend of dark comedy and psychological complexity. As Jackson Lamb, a grizzled, foul-mouthed intelligence officer, Oldman explores new dimensions of character work, bringing humor and humanity to a man broken by service and betrayal. He has also hinted at returning to directing and remains attached to several new projects in both film and television. Whether in blockbuster franchises, prestige dramas, or indie projects, Oldman remains a versatile force who elevates every story he joins. Audiences and critics alike eagerly anticipate each new appearance, knowing that with Oldman, a role is never taken lightly. Every performance is another chance to explore the depths of human experience through one of cinema's most gifted interpreters. Gary Oldman's life and career defy easy categorization. He is an actor's actor, a relentless craftsman, a survivor, and a true artist. From the council estates of South London to the red carpets of Hollywood, his journey has been anything but linear. He has battled personal demons, navigated the treacherous waters of fame, and emerged not just unscathed, but refined. His work continues to resonate because it is rooted in truth, no matter how fantastical the role. Gary Oldman is, quite simply, a master. Gary Oldman's life is a testament to resilience, transformation, and the pursuit of artistic truth. Few actors have dared to take on the roles he has, or gone as deep to understand the human soul behind them. Whether he's portraying a tragic punk icon or a wartime prime minister, Oldman brings raw intensity, layered emotion, and unrelenting honesty to every frame. His personal battles, quiet victories, and unmatched dedication to his craft have secured his place as one of cinema's most revered talents. If you've been moved by his story, share your favorite Gary Oldman role in the comments. We'd love to hear what performance impacted you the most. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into his life and legacy, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss another legendary life story. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep celebrating great storytelling.